Hi everyone, I have a new pick a card for you guys. I know I've mentioned that Sundays, I kind of claim that as my rest day, but I didn't post a pick a card yesterday and I did mean to. So that's why I'm here today for those of you that see it on the first upload day of Sunday. And before we get started, there is something you guys kind of know. In some of the other pick a cards, I've kind of mentioned those weird crazy things that happen to me, and I have another one and it's actually really crazy, but as always I give you guys the option of whether or not you want to hang out with me, or if you just want to jump into the reading, that is fine too. So for those of you who just want to get to the reading, there's 3 piles. The mini cupcake 1, the jersey 2, Hulk is pile 3. Timestamps are in the description and in the comment section, but for the rest of you who want to hear this crazy story, which I'm still trying to wrap my head around, you can hang out with me. So I will meet you guys at your pile, but for those of you hanging out, I have quite the story. Like I said, I don't know if I believe it still myself, so I can imagine it's going to be kind of crazy, but some of you probably won't believe me, so thank you for those who do. I don't think I'm entirely too crazy, but so I've been wasting a lot of time before I started this reading. I was trying to go through my past pick a cards to find the one reading where there was actual movement in the cards, and I cannot find it, and I'm kind of annoyed by it because I'm gonna try to link it. I'm gonna go find it somehow, and if it's not there, either YouTube removed it or I removed it. I have a hard time believing that I would remove it, because it was like paranormal caught on video unintentionally. And for those of you who didn't get to see it, and just in case, say I don't find it, say that video is gone, because I'm pretty sure it was one of my first pick a card readings that I did. So I want to say, I know I used the tea leaf card, so for those of you who know, I'm very cautious now when I use the tea leaves. Very, very cautious, because it was a brand new deck and I don't know what it was, and I didn't realize that something had happened until the comments came in the video. I don't sit through my videos. I record it, I put it together, and I upload it for you guys. Sometimes I go through them, but this was one of those videos that I didn't, so I had no clue. People kept commenting about this pile 3, and I'm like, what are they talking about? So it was something like this. It was like what I had done, I had put the cards down, and these tea leaves, they do move pretty easily, similar to all the other cards. But after I had touched or put them on the table here, one of the tea leaves moved on its own. So, you know, that was crazy for me because I was starting out. And just like the reactions, those reactions are pretty much my reactions. So that brings me to the story today. And it was a few days ago. I had done a personal reading late, so just kind of giving you the background. I'm not just going to jump right into it. I decided I'm just going to go ahead, you know, afterwards. Let me just take a quick shower and go to bed. It was already pretty much past my bedtime to be in bed, but it happens. Either way, I take my shower, I grab the towel, I'm drying off, and I kind of have to give you guys a visual. So say this is my bathtub, right? So I'm kind of standing over here in the bathtub. Over here is my sink, my bathroom sink. So I'm drying off. I look over here to my sink, and this thing right here, I can share the name, right? Because they're not going to copyright me for it. It's just audio. This thing right here was doing that. It was rocking back and forth. And it lasted, I wish I knew, like 30 seconds. I was looking at it, and it was one of those things where, is that really happening? There was no air on. I'm all the way over here. This, I mean, you guys can see how little it is. All the way over there on the sink. So I mean, if I hit it too hard, it does it. and it was just rocking. Like, I kind of felt like I was being taunted in a way. Trust me, the first thing, my initial reaction was like, I just want to get out of the shower. You know, the door is closed. I just want to get out. But unfortunately for me, my bathroom door is right over there, right next to the sink. So that means I'd have to pass whatever is causing this lotion to be rocking back and forth. I have no words, you guys. I have no words. There's been times where other things have happened. I've mentioned I've done a personal reading, and out of my corner of my eye, I could see an orb going this way. So that's crazy. I could see just the orb, and that was the first and only time that's ever happened to me. I've seen stuff fall, and you know, you just play it off. You're like, oh, it was this, it was that, it was nothing. No. This time, it was loud and clear, blatant. This thing wasn't moving, so tell me why all of a sudden at the end of my shower it decides that it just wants to rock back and forth right in front of me. And so it feels like, holy crap, you know, it's just like, wow, that thing is moving on its own, you know. And then also it's like, wow, that is moving on its own. So it's the same, just like that. I think I was just terrified that night, honestly. It scared me. I'll tell you guys, that scared me more than anything else that's happened as of late. And then the next day, it was just like, did that really happen? Did I imagine this? Did that actually, you know, did I make it up? And I had a hard time just touching this at first, because I'm like, I don't know what touched it. But it was just doing that, and you can see, like, if I hit it too hard, it doesn't, there was no reason for it to do it. It was just kind of doing that, but it kept doing it. I'm still wrapping my head around it. I really am. But yeah, the next day I was just like, kind of like, did that really happen? How did that happen? Why did that happen? Is all the questions. I don't know how I fell asleep that night, honestly. So I don't know if you guys have been experiencing anything. Please let me know. I'm not alone. I know people are talking about psychic attacks. I did have something come up 2 nights before this whole situation, and it wasn't, I mean, I get visited not as often, every now and again, but it's been quite a while where anything bad really kind of attacked or tried to attack me in my dreams. And so this thing did try, but surprisingly I did Reiki and it stopped, so it didn't do anything. So I don't know, if you guys are experiencing weird things like that, you're not alone. And I know, like I said, it was rocking more. It was just rocking back and forth, and I don't know if it was this way, to be honest. All I know is this shit was rocking back and forth when it shouldn't have been rocking. That's really what I'm trying to get at. And you guys know that it shouldn't. And so yeah, I'm going to try to find that pick a card so you guys can actually see what I'm talking about with the tea leaf. It's crazy. That's the only time I've caught anything paranormal on video. But yeah, I've had other things come up. I didn't feel any energy. I have felt negative energy where it clearly did not want me where I was. So this energy, I didn't feel that, but regardless, anytime you see something moving on its own with your eyes, like I said, it was a loud and clear message. There was just no way to pretend that it didn't happen because I saw it. I was just getting out of the shower, and I think that's the other thing that bothered me the most. It was like, can I just take a shower privately? You know, like yeah. So that's my story. Crazy. Let's get to the readings. I know, it took a while. I'm a reader and I'm used to this kind of stuff, but let me tell you, I did not anticipate anything like that. Timestamps for the piles are in the description and comment section. Meet you guys at your pile. Hi Pile 1, you guys are the mini Cupcake. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today's pick a card, we're looking at what they feel right now about you. That is the correct phrasing that I am going to be using. And for those of you new to the channel, hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you subscribed, thank you guys so much for your support. You guys know how grateful I am to each and every one of you for tuning in to another pick a card and just being subscribed. Thank you guys. So everything is sorted out. If I have enough time, I might throw in some messages. I think I did pull probably a little bit more cards than I have for the past few readings. So we'll see where we're at time-wise and go from there. But let's get to it. I'm just separating them. Alright, what do we have? We have the Queen of Potions, the Nine of Presents, the Empress. Okay. Clarifying. We have the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, and we have Death. Okay, so let me just take a look at these, you guys, and get the energy that we have going on today. We do have some Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Actually, there's some very heavy Scorpio energy coming through. We do have some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, so there is a little bit of earth energy as well. Sorry, I'm putting my hair up, so if I'm making noise, I apologize. That's just me. That's how long my hair is. So what do we have? So how they feel about you right now. So, you know, don't look too much at the title, King, Queen, Knight, Page, whatever. It's just the energy. So for the guys or the girls, you know, whichever. But the way that your person is feeling about you right now, I feel, you know, I feel like there's more. It is too. I feel like they are in their emotions. We do have a lot of water energy. There is a lot of water energy, like what, 2/3? Is that the right math? For my mathematicians out there, is 2/3 of these cards are water energy. And it's all about the emotions. And with the Queen of Potions, I'm getting both. Yeah, that your person is feeling very emotional, but I feel like emotionally nostalgic with the Six of Cups. So I know the Queen of Cups is over there and the Six of Cups is in a different column, and you guys are used to how I read it, but there's this connection still between the two columns that I'm getting right now. And so your person is just very nostalgic, and I feel they're looking at you very lovingly is what I get with this. Very lovingly. And they in turn see you as this very loving, warm-hearted, kind individual. And so the Knight of Cups, they want to communicate with you. They want to reach out. They want to start that communication, especially for those of you that are in separation or haven't heard from them in a while. They do want to be in contact with you. We have the Nine of Presents and the Six of Cups. So it feels like for a lot of you it is where you have been in separation from your person for quite a while. And I know Corona, of course, is just probably another reason why, especially for those of you that are very much at a long distance apart, not just in the same city. You guys are in different states, different countries, you know, whatever resonates for you guys. So what I was getting with the Nine of Presents, and that really what it is, the Nine of Presents is also the energy that they're also seeing you in. Not only are you this loving, kind, warm-hearted type of person that they're seeing you as, they're seeing you as a strong, independent, single person, and that they want to come reunite with. And I feel, you know, that also is triggering those thoughts of the past and thinking of how things were, just kind of going down memory lane, I feel, with your guys' path. And so we have the Empress, and so it just kind of progresses very beautifully. They're seeing you in a very, very high regard kind of way, because the Queen of Potions, she's just she's the sweetest. To me, she's the sweetest out of all the queens. But then you have the Empress, who embodies everything. So they see you as having just, I feel like with the Empress, what I was just getting right now is that they feel like you're kind of in control. Like, the ball, I feel, is in their court, but you're the one calling the shots. They feel like you're the one sitting up on your throne. You're going to make the final decision, you know? So it's kind of like in the past where, what was it? I don't want to say like peasants, but the people that lived in, you know, I don't know. What's the right word? I'm horrible at this. I hate that, but I do. I forget the word. But the people that live in the country, you know, like how sometimes they would be presented to the king and queen and they would have like an offering, and then it would be up to the king and queen to decide what they do with it, or the king or whoever was at the throne. And that's what I kind of feel. I feel like your person sees that like they have to make this offer, and it's going to be up to you to decide whether or not you take it. So yeah, it's the ball's in their court, but you are the one calling the shots. That's what it is. But they're hoping and praying for another opportunity with you and see where things can go this time around. So let's get your oracle cards. What do I want to start out with? Let's start off with this one. So we have journey. We have separation, so there you go. We have cut ties, and then over here we're going to put comes with drama. No. Alright. Let me grab a drink of water. The cut ties is going to be different. But it's going to resonate, I believe, for almost all of you. It's either where you cut ties with this person cut ties with you, or there's other people, other things, other responsibilities that this person has to cut ties with. So take whatever resonates for your situation, but I feel like this card is going to be something that you are going to be able to resonate regardless of whatever, you know, reason for the cut ties, or who did it, who cut the ties, or what needs to cut the ties. Just take that how it resonates. So your person is feeling, for a lot of you, it's going to be where you cut ties with them. I feel like the majority, it is going to be that. The next probably will be them cutting ties with you, them walking away, them ghosting you, them causing this separation. But either way, this is what triggered this separation. And it could be that there's still, after the fact, there's still lingering people that need to be cut. For those of you that are in third-party situations where they're aware that they need to cut ties, but I feel like for a lot of you, your person has cut ties or is close to that stage. That's the energy I'm picking up on right now. And so we have the journey over here, and it is where your person wants to come to you. And so it's crazy because I did mention a little bit how you guys are apart, and it's crazy how the journey and separation card, I feel like they want to cut the distance too. With the cut ties, they want to cut the distance. They want to end this separation. They want to be with you. They want to travel to you. They want to get to you. So how I was mentioning, for those of you that have been in separation for a while, especially with Corona, because of like travel restrictions, or just, you know, it's hard to travel. It really has been crazy with everything, but things are looking on the up and up. So that's a positive thing. We have the comes with drama, and this is going to be different. This is going to be another card where it's going to be different for a lot of you. It could be like they feel, okay, I'm just looking at the baggage, and that's what I feel like. I feel like there's baggage that needs to that comes up. What I'm getting is they feel that when they do approach you, that there is going to be those past issues, you know, that caused this separation, that's going to come out. Like they feel, really what I was getting with the note is that you might tell them no. They're having doubts. They're having insecurities. They're having those fears that you may not accept them, that you may not just be like open arms. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this again. Let's see what happens. They feel like you're in your power. You have the control. And you know what happens to some people when they have too much power? It's not to say that you guys will do this, but I'm just saying, you know how sometimes the situation, some people have power when they shouldn't, so they feel afraid because you have this power and you have the power to tell them no, and so they're afraid that that's coming up. And for others of you, for those of you that have the third party situation, I think this is what I was picking up on, what I was saying about how it's either they've already cut off that third party or they're about to, and I feel like there's no more third party for your person. That's what I was getting. So I know I'm getting quite a few different things, so just take what resonates for you guys and then just leave the rest. That's it. But that comes with drama, that's really what I get. So it's not to be mean or anything towards you guys, or you know, I just feel like that comes with drama, and no, it's gonna be, they feel like it's gonna be a hard time to get you to say yes. That's what they're feeling. That's what it is. That's what's coming through with that card. But it could also be that they have drama, you know, that they have, it could be that this situation is where their family members, their friends don't approve, this is just an example. So going to you is like going to be what they want to do, but then it's going to come with drama in later on. So it could be different things. So take whatever resonates, but really I kind of just feel like they're just thinking that you're going to reject them and not want to have anything to do with them. That's really what I get with that. Let's just do a few messages. That's really all I have for that. So I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reason. So it could have been in the past too. I'm not gonna get into any of the messages too much. Just take what resonates. Don't focus on who wants me, I want you. So maybe that's that third party for those of you. And also comes with drama part, you know, that's probably something else. We have, I'm a better person because of you. You've really changed me. I'm switching decks. You're my soulmate and the love of my life. So there's that realization, and they're seeing you, like I said, in very high regard, pile one. These are beautiful cards. There's nothing negative about them. So they're wanting to come forward and come through with an offer and travel to you with a journey and the Knight of Cups. That's all about movement. Those two cards are about movement. So you guys have to keep me posted. It seems like communication is coming soon for a lot of you. I judged you and our connection unfairly, and that might be part of the reason why they feel that you'll reject them, because they weren't fair to you. So now that you have the control, you're not going to be fair to them. Again, this is just how they're feeling, and that, you know, it's not to say that that's how you feel, right? So just remember, it's how your person feels. And let's just end it with that one. I'm sorry, please forgive me. So your person realizes the wrongs that they've done, and they want another chance with the Death card, and that's what I have, pile one. Give me a second. I'm just going to cut this off before it cuts me off. There we go. So yeah, you're a person, just positive energy. But yeah, they are still a little doubtful, a little bit fearful that they're going to get a loud and clear no, that they're going to be rejected by you. That's really what it is. But they do want your rejection. They realize how important and special you are to them. So let me know in the comment section if that resonated. If any of you who listened to my crazy story in the intro remember or saw that pick a card reading that I was talking about, let me know. I am having a hard time finding it. I'm not sure why. I think it's gone, and I don't know, but either way, that's what I have. Link to my Instagram for more pick-a cards is in the description box. Thank you guys who follow me on there, and for all your support also on Instagram. It's been amazing. You guys know I've been saying I've just been trying to get back to where I need to be. I kind of feel like I'm coming back around to where I want to be. I feel good today. Actually felt pretty good yesterday. I just didn't get a chance to post it. And that is what I have. Like, share, subscribe if you're not already. All of that helps the channel keep it growing, and that's what I have. So thank you, pile one. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile two. You guys are the Jersey. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is what they feel right now about you. That's the correct title. I couldn't remember in the intro. For those of you new to the channel, hello and welcome. For those of you subscribed, thank you guys for all your support. Truly grateful as always on here and on Instagram. And those of you that have booked personal readings with me, thank you guys so much. Very grateful to be able to read for you guys and to share this gift. And so I have everything sorted out for this. I'm gonna do messages at the end. I should have enough time. I don't know, usually pile one goes really good time-wise, and then I get to piles 2 and 3, and for some reason I just have more to talk about. I don't know. It's just the way it is. So let's get to the reading. With that being said, I have your cards ready. Let me move this other deck over there. These. Right. What do we have? We have the Two of Needles, the Three of Candles, the Ace of Needles. And then clarifying, we have the Queen of Cups, Justice, and Seven of Pentacles. So a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through here. And primarily Libra. Libra energy is the strongest. We do have a little bit of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I haven't seen any fire energy today, so that's interesting for those that are interested in that. Let me just take a look here. What do we have? Okay, the Two of Needles and the Queen of Cups. What I am getting with this is that your person is, I'm seeing the Rider-Waite Two of Swords card, and I'm seeing the blindfold. So I feel like your person is trying, almost in a way, just blocking out the emotions, pretending that the emotions are not there, not really allowing themselves to feel those emotions that they feel for you. I feel like they're blocking them. The feelings are there. Don't get me wrong. The feelings are there, but they're just not wanting to feel them. They're blocking those emotions right now. And we do have, okay, I take it back. I spoke too soon. We do have fire energy. Sorry. Just trying to see who's paying attention. We have the Three of Candles, which is the Three of Wands, and Justice. Your person is just waiting for this opportunity to make things right with you, to bring things back into balance. I mean, justice is all about righting wrongs, bringing the scales, you know, making things fair. And I feel like your person's just waiting for that. Like they're waiting for justice. So however that resonates for your situation, take that and apply it. But that's really what I'm getting with those. We have the Ace of Needles and the Seven of Pentacles. Your person's waiting. With the Three of Candles and the Seven of Pentacles, this is all waiting energy. So very much stagnant. Your person is feeling like nothing, you know, it's just like nothing's happening. It's a Hangman energy. I'm surprised that card isn't here, but I do have two cards just like nothing's happening, you know. It's just that waiting, like tick tock, tick tock. That's really what I'm getting here. And so with this last column, what it's about is just waiting for communication, waiting for to talk to you. Maybe they're waiting on you to talk to them, to reach out, whatever the case may be. It's just a lot of waiting energy with your person. They're waiting for things to be fair again, to be brought back into balance. So if they wronged you, they're just kind of waiting for the right time. Like they're trying to figure out when the right time is, and just depending on what's going on in their own life, that it's going to be different for each of you. So I really can't go too much deep into that, but that's really all I'm picking up on here. So I feel, you know, it's kind of when I'm putting it all together, it's really like your person is blocking out their emotions because they're not seeing anything happening. They're not seeing any justice being served. They're not seeing any type of communication. So it's like, okay, well, you know, it's like doing the X in front of their heart, like the Two of Swords. Where's that Rider-Waite card? Where's my Rider-Waite? Yes, I am actually looking for it, and it's right at the top too. So I know I gotta hold it down, but that's the X right in front of her chest, or his chest, whatever applies for you guys. But that's what I'm getting. It's like, okay, nothing's happening, so I don't want to feel anything. I don't want to feel anything because I'm just waiting. And it might be for a lot of you, this might be your energy. Very possible. I could see that with a lot of you guys. I know a lot of you guys are on that journey, and so you're just kind of waiting for that. And it might be that your person's just waiting for that right opportunity to approach you. So however it resonates, however it best applies, take it that way. But that's what I'm getting with these cards today. Very different energy from the last time I did a reading, right? It seems like the other times it's all about movement and communication. This one's a little bit different energy. And so let's get your oracle cards. We have do it yourself. Oh, okay. Oh, this totally makes sense right now. This card, so this card flew out and it did one of these things. It like, I don't want to give it away just yet, but like, what deck can I use? What deck can I use? Let's just use my Love Confessions one. So I'm just like shuffling. I mean, this is how I shuffle, I guess, for those of you who kind of curious. How do you shuffle? How do you shuffle? And I was doing this. And so this card that came out, I'm just shuffling and it kind of just did one of these like somersault and landed like exactly like that. Like what it just did, that's exactly what this card did. But I didn't know if it was in reverse or not because it's this. Like I really don't know what's upside, you know, but I had a feeling. I'm like, did that land upside down in reverse? And it did. And it makes complete sense now, and I'll get to it in a second. So we'll get to that. We have religious factors. We have time for play, just a crush. Wow, wow. Okay, let me grab a drink of water. So your person, honestly, is trying to downplay their emotions. Just a crush, like it's nothing. Nope, I don't feel anything deep. The feelings are there because it's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is the one who feels it. It's not the Queen of Swords. It's, you know, it's not the Queen of Pentacles. Not even the Queen of Wands. It's the Queen of Cups. That's the emotions that are being blocked out. And that's why I'm sorry. I just have to say it again. I love when the cards are so connected to one another. It's crazy, and I don't see it until I reveal the cards to you guys. So this is my legit reaction to seeing it because I have no idea what I'm drawing. I'm just, like I said, that other card, that one that came out in reverse, I didn't even know it did. I didn't know what card it was, but you know, my spirit guides know what they're doing. That's all it is, and I'm just a messenger, like I tell you guys. But going back to the just a crush and time for play, your person's like, no, you know, there's no justice, there's no communication, it's nothing, you know, like not trying to make themselves feel more. I feel kind of to prevent themselves from being hurt. And time for play, like they just want, you know, they just want to have a good time, they don't need anybody kind of thing. That's really what I'm getting. Religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. When I read this card, to me it's always two different things. For those of you that are, consider yourself very religious, or just, you know, you grew up in a household where religion is just, you know, that's the rule book and that's how everything goes, then that's possibly playing a factor into it. So if you guys are different religions or different beliefs, yeah, I know a lot of people aren't too much into spirituality, or they see it contradict what's in the Bible, or, you know, that sort of thing. But that's a whole different conversation, but that's kind of what I'm getting with that. But for others of you, it is where you're being led by spirit. And so even though they're denying it, part of them is denying it, the other part of them realizes and knows that there's something deeper here going on within this connection, but they don't want to feel it. And so the do-it-yourself card, really, it was just like, I can be independent, I don't need nobody. That's what the do-it-yourself card is. Time for play. I'm just having a good time. I'm not looking to be tied down. I want my freedom. I want to do what I want. I don't need anybody, and I don't need to worry about anybody else. You know, so yeah, possibly a lot of ego. The emotions are here, but then you look over here, and this is why I'm like, that makes total sense. The fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Raphael has been working with me so much lately. I'm so grateful. He's one of my favorites. All of them. I love them all. But fourth chakra is the heart chakra, and this came out in reverse. So again, your person's blocking out these emotions, these feelings. They're not trying to feel anything. I just feel like they're trying to distract themselves. There's a lot of denial going on here. You know, it's just a crush. It's nothing. It's nothing. And I know for some of you, it's probably going to piss you off hearing it. So, you know, don't take it too personally. It's just your person, I feel, is afraid of getting hurt. And that's why they rather just kind of be alone. I feel like your person has been hurt in the past. But this is them. This isn't you. The Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups came up in pile 1, but it was a totally different energy for Queen of Cups. Pile 2, your guys' Queen of Cups, is about them and them blocking out these emotions. These two cards are connected. All of these cards are connected. So, like I said, I love when it's so synchronistic like that. So crazy. Let's get a few messages before we close out your reading. Pile 2. I've been feeling your presence around me. So maybe that's part of the reason. It's right next to the religious factors card coming through. And if you guys heard my crazy story, it's just proof of, I mean, it's not proof. I wish I had a camera to record what happened, because I know it sounds so crazy and in my mind it's so crazy, but that's how spirit works, and there's just more. So there's always more. All right, now I want to flip over. You're so different, but that's why I love you. So that's another positive one. Telepathically communicate with me. There is a lot of this like 5D, you know, telepathic communication coming through, or wanting to communicate with you, you know, feeling your presence even though you're not there. So a lot of spirit type messages coming through for you guys, and right with the religious factors. So it stopped. I'm tempted by you in every way. I daydream and fantasize about you. So, you know, and for some of you, it could be that maybe this person, if this is someone that you haven't known for a while, it could be that they are just maybe looking for someone to play with and have fun. So be cautious of that. If you have different intentions, different reasons for being in a connection with them, because, you know, but if for those of you, to me this sounds a lot like those higher level soulmate twin flame connections, especially with the telepathically communicate with me card and the religious factors, then you know it's something different. It's just that longing coming through. And I also feel like with the 3 of Candles, that is about waiting and missing someone too. So just take it however it resonates, however it applies to your situation. I didn't know what love felt like until I met you. I've never experienced feelings like this before, and possibly another reason why they want to block out their feelings, because how intensely they feel for you, and maybe just kind of thinking it's weird that they can feel your presence around them. I don't think that's something people are used to. Don't think so. And you changed me. You make me want to be a better person. I want to be better for you. So that is your reading, pile 2. I hope it brought some insight. I haven't done a check-in reading in a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do for the next readings, so we'll figure those out when the time comes. Comment, let me know if that resonated for you guys or kind of helped at least. That's what the purpose of these readings are for, even though I know sometimes it doesn't always come out or doesn't give us the messages we want to hear, but it's, you know, it's based off of what's really happening too. So comment, like, share, subscribe if you guys are not already, and the link to my Instagram for more pick a card readings is also there. Thank you, pile 2. Hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile 3. You guys are the Hulk pile. Welcome to your pick a card reading. For those of you new to the channel, hello and welcome. For those of you that have been subscribed, thank you guys so much for all your support. Today's pick a card reading is what they feel right now about you. So everything is sorted out. It's all ready to go, so we can go ahead and get started. I am going to do messages at the end. I should have enough time. I have with the other piles, so we're going to do the same for you guys. Let me just separate cards. Alright, what do we have? We have the King of Potions, the 3 of Potions, the King of Candles, and then clarifying we have the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Swords. So it does seem like quite a bit water, air energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is also coming through. I feel like more Aquarius. No, not really Aquarius. It's just water and air is the more common, stronger of the energy coming through. Sorry, there's been a lot of water emotions. So I feel like your person is very much in their emotions, but your person is also very much in their thoughts. So it's thoughts and emotions going on. So it's going to be interesting to see how this reading comes out, how it plays out with what I get. So let me just take a look to see. So with the King of Potions, I do feel like your person is feeling very strongly about you. A lot of, I feel just, is it love? For some of you, it will be love. It will. For those of you especially that are on like twin flame journeys and such. For those of you, if this is someone new that you're possibly asking about, you know, it could be that they really do like you. So there's feelings there. They're very much in their feelings. They do. I'm just looking at his eye. I'm sorry. I'm just distracted by that big old yellow eye there. But they are feeling for you and missing you. I get with that as well. And with the Six of Swords, I get that they want to spend time with you, that they want to be with you. They want to get away. They're very much wanting to be able to see you. And we have the Three of Potions next and the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, the Three of Potions, this one is a clear, just adding on to what I was saying, it's about wanting to have good times with you, wanting to build new memories, just wanting to kind of catch up, get to know you better, you get to know them better, just having a good time, having fun. And for those of you that have been on twin flame journeys, I know it's a tough journey. It really is. It takes a lot out of you emotionally. It's, you know, I'm not gonna say what I've said before, but it is where it takes a lot out of you. It helps you to grow, but the process is not easy. So anyone who tries to say that it is, it's just, no. It's not to say that it's not worth it, because you do ascend, but either way, let's just leave it there. So, and the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like they're just waiting. They're waiting for their time. I also feel like they feel like it's just going to happen eventually. Like this is something that is fated, that there's just something more here with you. And they're just waiting for this opportunity to be able to have that chance to get away with you. We do have the King of Candles. So this is interesting because we do have two kings here. So we have the King of Cups and we have the King of Wands. So this one to me, I feel like they have regrets. They're kind of kicking themselves for not taking action when they had the chance, for not making a move when they had the chance. It feels like your person, I feel like this is the strongest energy, the Nine of Swords. So I call that one out because even though they are in their feelings about you, it's this remorse, like they had you right in front of them and you were offering to them your attention, your love, your kindness, your time, and they didn't do anything. They weren't the King of Candles. They weren't that King of Wands. So now it's like it's beating them up. It's eating them up inside a little bit. So I feel this is the strongest, and then the King of Potions. Let me just put it that way. So that's why it is. And, you know, like I was saying, it's a lot of their thoughts and emotions. So the thoughts is about the regrets, the remorse, like I should have done this, I should have done that. But then their feelings for you, it's just like, it's love. It's caring about you, wanting to spend time with you. So that's where they're at, mind and thoughts. So I know this is how they feel about you, but what's coming through with your person is that it's both. Let's get your oracle cards. We have chemistry, the Sun. We have Wild Card. Okay, I haven't seen that one. We have Hidden Agenda, Let the Past Go. So quite a few different cards that we're used to. Well, we have Chemistry and the Sun. So they do feel the connection to you. They feel the attraction. And this is also being tied to that King of Potions, but also the King of Candles as well, King of Wands. Just feeling that intensity, that connection with you. We do have the Sun as well, so the Sun is what they're feeling, you know, with the King of Potions, also tied to that one. Just how much joy, happiness, how alive you make them feel. Just very positive feelings with the Sun, right? It's one of the most positive cards in tarot, and even though this isn't a tarot card, the Sun still is shining, and it's just one of those beautiful, positive, happy type of cards. Really nothing negative to say about you. I'm going to leave the Wild Card. I'm not there yet. I'm still not there. With the Hidden Agenda and Let the Past Go. I mean, the Let the Past Go, this is self-explanatory, right? There's not really anything here. I feel kind of like for them, it's have you let the past go, pile 3. They're worried because of the decisions that they made. Are you still living in the past? Are you still worried about what has happened? Are you still doing things based off of what they've done in the past? And I mean, I'm not... It's hard to like try to act like... Okay, how do I put this? It's hard to see a person in a different light if the only thing that you've seen from them is someone who doesn't treat you right. Is that making sense? It's like, you know, they're hoping that you are not stuck in the past, but if all you know about them and how they feel for you is how they've treated you in the past, how can you see them any differently, right? Because then it's like you're lying to yourself. How can you say, you know, if your person's treating you like nothing, giving you breadcrumbs, let's say, how are you to say that, oh, I know this person loves me and cares about me when they're just giving me breadcrumbs? And even if, you know, for a lot of you, I know there's third parties, I guess, how can you just say you're 100% sure that they love you if there's other people? You know, I guess that's kind of what I'm trying to say with that. So they're worried that you're stuck in the past, that you're living in the past. But I also feel like with that sense, really it's more about, can you let the past go? Are you going to be able to let the past go if they do come towards you? If they come through with an offer or anything, any type of apology, would you let the past go? And we have the Hidden Agenda. I feel like this is more them, like they're afraid that you're going to think they have a hidden agenda because of what you've experienced in the past, that you're not going to be so trusting or welcoming of what they bring to the table, what they offer you, what they say. Like, are you going to believe them? So there's those doubts, and this is now the Wild Card makes sense. So it's like a wild card. It's like, okay, are you or aren't you? It's like you don't know, right? It could go either way. And of course, I'm thinking sports, and I was just thinking, you know, it's like a wild card. I think it's in baseball with two teams that are kind of pretty much same level, and it's a wild card of whoever can get it and they go on. So but it's a wild card here. Like, they don't really know. They're kind of up in the air about it. They know that, you know, over here, this is great. I love it because we're talking about head versus heart almost, right? So it's like, what they're feeling is this strong attraction to you. They're feeling this happiness, this joy when it comes to you. But thinking, when they start thinking, they're like, they're full of doubts. They're in the Knight of Swords. So it's kind of like this umbrella. Like, this is how I see it. Like, I see, this is how I'm seeing it. That's that, right? And then over here, of course, I can't get this card out. Sorry, let me see if I can. There we go. So then you have this. I know I'm messing up the reading, but this is just kind of a visual so you guys can see. And then this is in the middle, a wild card. So they're feeling great. Like, they have they think so highly of you. You're just everything, so positive, all these emotions and love for a lot of you here. But then their thoughts are like, would you let the past go? Are you going to be able to move on? Would you give them another chance? And in the middle is just a wild card, like they don't know. So they're just going back and forth, back and forth. So this very much of the Two of Pentacles type of energy that I'm picking up on right now. But this is where your person's at. So it is, I know, quite possibly a lot, but this is how my mind works when I'm reading tarot, you guys. This is how, like, I attach to the cards. But you can see what I mean. These are the thoughts, these are the feelings, and then that's the wild card. Okay, well, what's going to happen? It's like a toss-up, you know? It's like throw a quarter in the air, you know? It's a 50-50 chance of either success or failure, and they really don't know. But they're like, okay, they're afraid over here, but, like, they feel for you, they have feelings, they just think so highly of you. Alright, so let's get some messages and we'll close out your reading, pile 3. I was in denial. So for those of you, you know, I think that's part of the reason for the regret over there too, and not taking any action, was just kind of being in denial about it. Maybe for some of you, they did choose someone else, or they just chose something else to do. I do pray about us, so I feel like the Six of Swords is always something about being connected to spirit too, so it does make sense to see that. I'm planning to surprise you, so just pretend to be surprised, pile 3. I'm sure you guys will, even if you see the cards, like, you know, I know you guys probably have seen enough pick of cards to know you see something, you take it with a grain of salt, but then you see the cards come to life and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, yeah. I'm sorry I made you feel like I don't care. I care more than you know. My feelings run deeper than my feelings run deeper than I've been willing to admit. So just another, it cut out on me, sorry, but there's another denial card. So your person has really been in denial for a long time, it seems like, pile 3, and they're recognizing it though, and they're apologizing for that. I'm full of regret for betraying you and breaking your heart. How crazy and how synchronistic are these cards? I love it. I think pile 2 did, though, their cards were just like, wow. But your guys' messages, on top of how we broke up your reading and kind of really dissected it, like this and this over here, just wow, you know, just adding on to the Nine of Swords. So just that regret, not doing anything, making you feel like they don't care, but yet they do. They just were in denial and possibly fearful and just not ready. I see you in my dreams. Some dreams are so vivid, I hate waking up from them. So they are dreaming about you, pile 3. And that is what I have. Very, very interesting readings across the board with all 3 piles. Very, very interesting. Let me know if that resonated for you guys, or if it just kind of really helped you out. That's why I do the readings. And like, share, subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel for more pick-a-card readings. A link to my Instagram for additional pick-a-card readings is in the description box. But thank you, pile 3, for tuning into another reading, or for tuning into this reading. If you are not subscribed, hopefully you will. Thank you guys so much. I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.